Saying you specialize in something doesn't mean you've locked the door to everything else. If you're a mortgage broker looking to grow your income and attract better clients, one piece of advice will come up time and time again, and that is niche down. But every time I mention this to brokers, I get the same reaction, which is panic. Won't I be turning away clients? What if I miss out on deals? Isn't it better just to say I do everything? Now, let me just clear this up for you. Niching is about messaging, not about limiting your business. You can offer every type of mortgage under the sun, but if your marketing is trying to speak to everyone, you're going to be resonating with no one. So what does niching actually mean? Well, niching isn't about what you do, it's about what you say. It's about the message you're putting out into the world and who it's designed to attract. Now, when you define a niche, you're choosing to speak directly to one type of client with clarity, relevance, and confidence. That does not mean, though, that you can't help others. It just means your content is no longer generic. And here is the truth that no one really tells you about. Generic content leads to generic leads, and generic leads lead to generic results. No broker I know wants to be generic when they're aiming for quality, growth, and time freedom. There is a real danger in doing everything for everyone. When brokers try to appeal to everyone, their content stays vague. I can help you with your mortgage needs, or whatever your situation, I've got you covered. Statements like these don't spark interest. They don't stop the scroll. They don't build trust. But when you're saying something specific like, I help self-employed professionals secure mortgages, even if your income is complicated, or first-time buyers in Cambridge, here's exactly what to expect, that's when the magic happens. That's when your ideal client sees your post and says, you are talking to me. Now, why does niching work and why does it pay well? So let me give you a simple example from one of my clients. A client of mine felt stuck. He was working with too many low-value cases, juggling estate agent leads, and constantly firefighting. We got laser focus on a national niche, which is self-employed, and then his local niche, which is his town. We aligned his content, his branding, and sales funnels with those two niches, and the result, his average case value increased, his lead quality skyrocketed, and he stopped wasting time on the wrong people. And most importantly, though, his income went up without doing more work. Because when your messaging is targeted, the right clients come to you, pre-qualified, pre-sold, and ready to buy. So how do you find your niche without cutting off opportunities? Here's a simple 3-step framework that I teach to everybody. So the first one is pick a national niche. This is the group that you're going to speak to predominantly online. Think first-time buyers, bad credits. Then what you want to do is add a local niche. Now this is your geographic anchor. So you target mortgages in Bristol or mortgages in Birmingham for NHS workers or buy-to-let in Manchester, and then build your content around them. So that means blog posts answering their questions, short video addressing their pain points, case studies of clients just like them. Here is the business lesson I want you to remember. Your niche is not a prison, it's a magnet. It attracts the right people, it shortens your sales cycle, it makes your content 10 times easier to create, and it helps you get paid what you're actually worth.